This phone, it has zero service. It's on airplane mode, no Wi-Fi, nothing. And it's about to text a rescue team. A couple went off the road in Angeles Forest a few years back. No signal, texted for help by satellite, and search and rescue pulled them out. Afterward, one of them said she had no idea her phone could even do that. That's the whole problem. It's not that you don't have the gear, you have it. It came in the box, but nobody told you how to turn it on. Everything I'm about to show you, you already have in your pocket. You paid for it. But right now, none of it is switched on. So in the next few minutes, I'm gonna break down how to unlock everything. Let's get into it.
Duct Tape Network, unlimited coverage.
Start here because this is the coolest thing in the phone and almost nobody uses it. If you have an iPhone 14 or newer, you already have satellite. No app, no subscription, and it's free at least until next month. So you should probably check it out. Here's what it actually is. It's text, not a phone call. The connection is tiny, so it walks you through a short list of questions and relays your answers and your location to dispatch. And it needs open sky, not a window, not a carport, open sky. This will not work from your couch, dude. Now here's the part I actually want you to do. There's actually a demo mode right there. It shuts off your cellular, teaches you how to aim the satellite, and then runs the entire flow without ever actually contacting 911. Look, check out the message system. Pretty decent. You can practice this tonight. It only takes 3 minutes. And the first time you do, you'll notice that this isn't automatic. You gotta hold your phone in a certain way and point it in a certain direction. And that's worth knowing and trying out before you actually need it. And the next one is the one that works when you can't talk. Real quick, if you're enjoying this content, do me a favor, mash that like button and shoot me a subscribe. That way we can shoot this to as many people as need it. And honestly, it's the only way the channel grows. I appreciate you. All right, let's get back into it. Medical ID, health app. Tap your face in the corner, medical ID. Edit, conditions, allergies, medication, blood type. Fill it all out honestly. But these two toggles at the bottom are the whole thing. Show when locked and share during emergency call. Critical. If show when locked is off, none of what you just typed even exists. Here's the really important part a lot of people skip. The emergency contacts. A lot of people fill out the medical info, but they forget to add a person. Add the person. So here's the thing. After that SOS message is sent out from your phone, it sends a text message to your emergency contact. And if you get moved around, say to a hospital, it updates them via text message on where you're going. If you don't have a person in your emergency contacts, no one gets updated.
2 radios, 1 Duct Tape Network, signal secure, over and stuck.
This is an easy one. Apple Maps, your profile picture, online maps, download new map. Drag the box over your area. It's pretty malleable. Hit download. Now, with the phone in airplane mode, you still get turn-by-turn directions, dude. Driving, walking, transit, whatever you want. And search still works, which is the part that actually surprises a lot of people. Download 3 areas. The area around your home, the area around where you work, and the area in between. Because it's this last one that a lot of people forget, and it's that 10-mile walk home where you're really gonna need that. Emergency alerts are cell broadcast. They push to you, no data plan required, and they get through when the network is too jammed for a call to connect. That's critical. Turn them all on and leave the sound on. If you want real over-the-air data, buy a weather radio. It's only 20 bucks, and your phone doesn't replace it. If you switch emergency alerts off, you lose earthquake warnings and evacuation warnings. In this city, LA, I wouldn't advise it. And on iPhone, earthquake alerts come through that system. So the MyShake app is a decent second net. Then stack your local ones. For me, it's Watch Duty for fire, and it's Notify LA for the city. Know your local apps. Why 3 sources instead of 1? I'll give you an example. January of last year, there was an evacuation order meant for just a few neighborhoods that got sent out to 10 million people in the county. That's one system, one bad send, and everybody's phone is blowing up telling you to leave when you might not need to. And that's the argument. If that's your only channel, then you either start panicking over nothing or you start ignoring it because you know it doesn't work. When you have 3 sources, you can cross-reference and get the best information.
Or you could just duct tape it? What I know? I don't know anything.
Power, 2 settings and 1 myth. Low power mode does not shut off 911, SOS, or satellite. Safety stays on, so turn it on early, not when you're already at 20%. And this one, send last location. Cannot stress this enough. Turn it on. Because with that on, your phone keeps broadcasting where it is for about a day after it powers off, and 5 hours on low power mode. Plus, your transit cards still work. In an actual outage, it's your screen brightness that's actually gonna kill your battery. So turn your screen brightness all the way down. Turn off your always on display. And if you have no signal, make sure you put your phone on airplane mode, because the last thing you want is your phone searching for a tower that doesn't exist. All right, we got 2 left and they're pretty fun. Let's knock them out. Accessibility, sound recognition, sounds, fire, alerts, anything else you want. There's even stuff in here for barking dogs, broken glass, or whatever else you want. Your phone listens and it buzzes you when the alarm goes off. That's it. It also does sirens, glass breaking, running water, you name it. This one's specifically for us. A lot of people in apartments, you got your box fan running, you got your ear pods in, or you got a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of people genuinely don't hear their smoke alarm. To be straight up, Apple themselves said, don't rely on this though. It's new technology and always try to listen for the original one. But this is a nice backup. Nope, nothing yet. Accessibility, touch, back tap. Tap the back of your phone twice or 3 times, up to you, and it fires whatever you assign to it. And guess what? Flashlight's on the list. So make a 1-step flashlight shortcut and point back tap at it. Then tell me in the comments, what did you guys have turned on already? Did you guys have everything off like me? I can't be the only one. All right, guys. Next week, I actually have a midweek video dropping, so stay tuned for that. I got a whole bunch of budget gear off AliExpress, and we're gonna check out what the best stuff to get from that website is. All right, my package from AliExpress is here. Let's see what we got inside. All right, guys, stay sharp, stay steady, and like always, stay ready.